Picture this. You're floating peacefully in the middle of the ocean. Goggles on, sun above, water warm. Then, bam! Out of the deep blue comes a face-off that looks like a deleted scene from an alien invasion movie. On one side, a brainy, boneless escape artist with a taste for clams and mischief. On the other, a ghostly floater armed with venom, invisibility, and a serious attitude problem. It's a deep-sea duel that makes shark fights look like playground arguments. Welcome to the Sting versus the Brain, where intelligence meets insanity in the weirdest underwater showdown you've never imagined. The octopus, nature's multi-armed mastermind. It doesn't just swim, it schemes. No bones, no limits. This creature can twist, turn, flatten, inflate, and vanish, all in under 5 seconds. It's like a water balloon filled with secrets and rage. And those 8 arms? They're not just limbs. Each one is a semi-independent thinker packed with neurons, mini brains basically. That's 8 minds working in sync, giving the octopus a level of coordination most humans can only dream about. Some people can't even clap on beat. An octopus can multitask like a caffeinated orchestra conductor with a black belt. Those suckers on its arms, over 2,000 of them. They don't just grip, they taste, explore, investigate, and hold grudges. Each sucker has its own mini nervous system, like a fingerprint with feelings. Imagine a hand that could high-five you, hug you, steal your watch, and write a thesis on tactile sensation, all at once. Now throw in some serious muscle. Octopus arms are pure power. They rip open clamshells, wrestle prey, and sometimes even grab scuba divers' cameras just to mess with them. They are the CrossFit bros of the mollusk world. Always flexing, never skipping arm day. And that's before they start changing color. With special pigment cells called chromatophores, octopuses can shift their skin from coral camo to bright red warning lights in a heartbeat. They don't just blend in, they vanish. Or throw an underwater rave. Texture change? Also on the menu. They can go from smooth to spiky in seconds, because sometimes stealth needs a little flair. Need a quick getaway? Just fire up the built-in jet engine. By blasting water through their siphon, octopuses can shoot themselves through the ocean like a slimy torpedo. Fast, furious, and filled with ink. That's right, they also squirt ink. It's like dropping a smoke bomb and yelling "nope" before slipping through a crack in the rocks. Some species even use their siphons for precision attacks, like spitball snipers in a high school cafeteria. And size? Don't even get us started. The giant Pacific octopus can grow to 30 feet across and weigh as much as a Shetland pony. That's not a seafood platter, that's a sea beast. And yet even the little guys are crafty enough to open screw-top jars, crawl out of their tanks, and casually commit grand theft crustacean. They've been filmed escaping aquariums, walking on docks, and raiding fish buckets like it's Ocean's 8 arms. These guys make SpongeBob look like a documentary. Now swing the spotlight over to the jellyfish, the ocean's original ghost. A creature so simple it makes minimalism look excessive. No brain, no bones, no heart, just a soft, translucent nightmare with floating tentacles and absolutely no chill. Jellyfish don't think, they just do. And what do they do best? Sting. Some are barely visible, others are bigger than a smart car, and all of them are armed. Their tentacles are lined with tiny, spring-loaded poison darts called nematocysts. It sounds cute, until you realize these microscopic harpoons fire at 40,000 times the force of gravity. That's like being punched by a jelly-powered railgun. And the venom? Oh boy. The box jellyfish, especially the Australian variety, has venom so brutal it can shut down your heart in under 2 minutes. Forget bee stings. This is defibrillator territory. It's like nature gave a jello mold the power of a lightning storm. You think that's the top-tier monster? Meet the lion's mane jellyfish. Tentacles over 100 feet long. That's longer than a blue whale. You don't swim through it. You get tangled in a biological minefield that stings on contact and takes days to forget. It's the underwater equivalent of walking through invisible barbed wire. And jellyfish don't even swim in the traditional sense. They pulse. Their bells contract and relax, moving them like haunted umbrellas doing yoga. Some can hit 5 miles per hour. Basically light speed when you're made of goo. Despite having no central brain, jellyfish have tiny sensors called statocysts that help them tell up from down. They also have rudimentary eye spots that can sense light and movement. It's like giving a ghost just enough awareness to stalk you, but none of the accountability. And the weirdness doesn't stop there. Some jellyfish glow in the dark. Bioluminescence, baby. It's not just pretty, it's tactical. They use it to startle predators, lure prey, or just show off like deep-sea divas. And then there's Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. When injured, old, or stressed, it can revert back to its baby stage. That's right, it ungrows. Forever. It's a biological reboot button, the Benjamin Button of the ocean. And we still have no idea how it works. So who wins in a toe-to-tentacle throwdown? The octopus is a mover, a thinker, a fighter. It squeezes through gaps, blasts through currents, climbs onto land, and plays underwater hide-and-seek like a seasoned rogue. It brings strategy, strength, and swagger. Meanwhile, the jellyfish floats. It pulses, it drifts, and then it strikes. Without warning, without thought, without mercy. Its defense is passive, but its offense? It's devastating. A single sting can end the fight before the octopus even gets a chance to flex. But here's the thing. The octopus isn't just smart, it's cautious. It tests, probes, investigates. It'll poke with one arm while 6 others hang back. If it senses danger, it's out. Ink cloud, jet propulsion, curtain closed. 8 out of 10 times the octopus escapes the ambush, solves the puzzle, and lives to tell the tale. But those other 2, let's just say the jellyfish doesn't need a round 2. It just needs contact. One brush of those venomous threads and suddenly the world's smartest mollusk is out cold. So what's the verdict? Brains usually beat brawn and venom, but not always. In this deep-sea showdown, we give it to the octopus. Barely, because being a genius only works if you don't get zapped first. Still, both creatures win the award for most likely to make your ocean swim terrifying. And that's the beauty of it. One's a squishy ninja with 8 minds and 0 patience. The other's a brainless balloon that floats like a dream and stings like a nightmare. Together, they make the ocean feel a whole lot weirder. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way.